in the umbrella of computer science, and we bring them here to give us a talk and give us what are the experiences are like working with technologies, working with you know, what do they do in their specific field. So with that, you know, we bring them in, we ask them questions, we have a certain perspective, as well as, you know, recruiter, they come in and they give us they, they they give us an idea of what the company is about, the company's culture, and then in turn we would, you know, send out amazing students, right? Send out resumes and send out whatever the students, and then we send it to them so they can build relationships, and they can a student can get a job, right? Student can get an internship from that. So, you know, we provide events to you guys so that those jobs, internships, opportunity, and learning technology is the core of what we do. So with that, let's talk about our planned events. So our planned events is, you know, we're really excited to have you, you know, to our club because we are planning on, you know, the core about things around series are speaker and recruiter events. But not only that, right? We want to offer you the social events, the ability to, you know, socialize within our club, because right now, with everything is going on, it's really hard to connect with other students, because, you know, what if you know, you can create a Discord channel, you can create a messaging system, or you can create, you know, different ways of connecting people. But then again, you know, there won't be able to connect with a lot of people by that way. So we act as a middle system for you to connect with people. So with that, we have social events available. We also have the projects and the mentor programs, which is basically the technical programs that we have. And that is to build your knowledge in certain fields, right? We will actually have a upcoming slide that will talk about more about that. But we do have projects and mentor programs that talk about our students, like, you know, give students more resources. So along with that, we also have workshop series. And the workshop series, what the workshop series is that we bring people in and they will talk about what kind of projects they do in their specific field. So for example, we're gonna have a workshop on machine learning, right? We're gonna have a workshop on different kind of technologies and what kind of things you can do with that technology. And yeah, and that's the workshop series. And by many more, we means that we're still in the process of creating new things, all right? Connecting with different organizations to help enhance your knowledge, right? To help you learn more in your classes, and also, you know, outside of classes, connecting with people together. So our speaker and recruiter events, you know, we ask them about the companies, what their work environment, their company culture, right? And we have all these different people that coming in from this big company like Amazon, AT&T, Boeing, Disney, Lockheed Martin, or you know, aerospace companies. So there's a lot of like big companies, and we believe that when we bring in these people together, then you will have, you know, jobs and internships are one thing that we do, right? But we also believe that you can ask them the right questions, right? You can ask them what their company's culture is like, or what is their work is like, so that you have more, you know, you find yourself, you know, am I seeing myself doing the things that they will do in the future, right? Or am I seeing myself involved in the culture that they will, you know, they are involved in the future? So with that, we bring in, you know, speak and refer to give you more perspective on that, right? And our social event, like, you know, like we talked about, we plan on having, you know, plan on having new for you to make new friends, right? That's the purpose of social events. We plan to have video games hangout, right? Or friendly tournaments, League of Legends, Valorant, or just simple drawing on the board, or guessing games, or or like as a Netflix party, right? You can watch videos with your fellow CS students. And also we also plan on having debates, which mean that we different week we bring in different technologies discussions, or technologies new that people can participate and talk about their perspective. And yeah, so let's talk about the workshop. Any questions so far, or are we all good? All right. If there's no question in the chat, then I'll continue. Right. So the workshops, we offer workshops not only in the in the technologies field, but also we offer workshops that, like I said before, uh, uh, the workshops we offer will anyone can come in with us, right? Anyone can come in and say, oh, I want to have a presentations on one of my project, and I want you to to be the host, to give it out to students, and to expand the knowledge that the students need. So with that, we're open for workshops, and a workshop can be anything involve career fairness. We're gonna have a career center come in and talk to us about the resources, how to do great in an interview, how to be a successful candidate for a job interview, right? So we're gonna have all of that. Along with that, we're gonna have like technology introductions, which is the workshop that I talked about earlier, which is talk about certain field of technology field and how you can apply that into our everyday life. And a big part of that is we also ACM competitions, right? So every spring we will have people come in, and we will choose people, and we will send them to a conference where they will compete against other school. So school like UCLA, UC Berkeley, any of the school like that, and they will solve problems that affect our life. So with that, there's a lot of recruiter over there, as well as big name companies. So you can always get a network more network opportunities. Yeah. But the whole thing, the core of what we do is that we're working with other clubs and other organizations to bring people closer together. And that's our goal, right? We're going to bring CS students closer together. And yeah, so you might ask, how do you become a member? And to answer those questions, you can become the member by attending the meetings, right? You can become a member by listening to our lecture, by going to our workshops, going to speaker and recruiter events, and those are free. Those are we allow, we welcome, right, everyone to come in and become our members, or become our listeners. So yeah, that's that part. You don't have to pay anything to become a member. But if you want to be considered for new opportunities, or new programs that we have, or new stuff that we do, then we offer you the pay memberships. So what pay membership is that you will have all the benefits that go with this. So for example, you will have the prices for attendance, right? So like I said, once you become the member, every week, if you signed in, if you do your part of scanning the QR code and just put in your name, right, your email address, and your year, then you become eligible for prizes. And the prizes could be a Netflix gift card, right? We can give you like a 1 month gift card. or it can be a shopping, right? We want to give you an Amazon $25 Amazon gift card. So that's the things, the prices that go with the memberships. And also, once we have memberships, once you have the memberships, then you will be the first in line to get any kind of information. So let's say, for example, a recruiter reach out to us and they ask, you know, I wonder if there are students be interested in this opportunities, right? Then we will be able to give the recruiter a list of all the resumes about paid memberships, right? Or they will be in the front, and then we will send out the email and ask for the members who are not paid members to contribute or to put in the resume to apply. So you basically have the first 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 in line advantage, I would call that, or yeah. And our programs, what we do is that our programs we will talk about later, but you will have access to our programs and everything that we do, and then we basically have two programs that are going on right now, and we plan to include more as the semester comes in. And yeah, and another part will be of the paid membership would be we invite all this speaker and recruiter together, and we talk with all these organizations. So I know a lot of us are very much put our heart and souls into making all of this come true, right? Making you as a student, right? Makes you as much the most important aspect of our club core value. And yeah, I just want you to know that you can support us also by being a paid member, and that will also help us tremendously. So okay. So yeah, the memberships fee, right now we're still finalizing on it. So we'll just hold off for now because there's a lot of things that are still going on, and we're still getting the budget from the ASI, because everything going on right now, it's as you guys know, it's pretty slow. Everything is pretty slow, and yep. So with that, I will introduce two of our main projects that we will be launching this semester. And all right, the first project is the project initiative. And that will be managed by me. Basically what that is that you will have we will have three distinct projects opportunity for you all. The front end development is basically for the people who doesn't know what front end is. Front end is basically what you see on the screen, right? What when you go into the Chrome browser, everything that you see on the screen, right? Every button that you push or any button that you see, that's all on front end. So you'll be responsible for the user experience, right? You're responsible for the look on the website, and that's front end. And the back end is you will work with databases, right? Making a lot of calls from this. Let's say, for example, if you push a button on the website, what does it do on the back end? So you will learn more about the databases and how to store information and how to give information. So that's the back end. And also we have the cybersecurity, which is another project that you can learn about. Basically, you will learn about how to attack certain website, how to get information from certain website, and at the best, how do you protect those databases, right? How do you protect users' data, or how do you protect some manipulations that comes in with the with everything that's going on, like technology in general. So That's the CSS project initiative. So, and the benefit with that is, you get to work with other people, and you will produce result, and you also um, prepare to show it to the professional. So we'll have professional come in and check in to see what process can you make. And if you do a great job, no, great. Other professional will see that, recruiter will see that, and they will hire you if if you're good enough, or uh, if the project's overall is nice. So I would say. Mhm. So let's move on to our CSS mentor project. So for this stuff, I think that you can, Versa will be responsible for this project. So can you talk a little bit more about that and what it is?
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to be doing this year. It's going to be a new project that we're trying out. It's going to be called the Mentor-Mentee program, the mentorship program. And what this is basically we're going to be connecting older students here, or like upperclassmen here, with the incoming students, freshmen, sophomores at Cal Poly, in a form of having someone that you can connect to if you have any questions, someone like specific to you, and not just like, obviously you guys have all of us here. If you guys have any questions, the Discord is always open to ask. But if you just wanted like that one-on-one, or that personal relationship with someone to build on, we're going to be offering that. And what it is basically, you're just going to have to fill out a form. It's going to ask you some very basic questions about what are your experiences? What are you looking forward to, especially in CS? Like, do you want to go into cybersecurity? Are you more interested in AI? And so on. And you're just going to choose that. And based off of that, we're going to be pairing you with either a mentee or a mentor. So we do need people to sign up for mentors, and some people to sign up for the mentees. And keeping that in mind, there will be like a limited number of like seats possible, because we can't pair everyone with a mentor. We are expecting more mentees to obviously sign up, and we're going to be limiting, I think, the number of mentees that one person has to up to 3, I believe. So we're going to try to keep it 3 or below for each mentor, so it's not too much for them. And it's just, what it is that for the mentees, I guess the benefits is having someone that has already taken the classes that they're going to be taking, has already been like down that path, and they can guide you in that route and be able to help you along with that. And for mentors, it's going to be allowing you to meet new people that are also coming into the CS field, and connect with other CS majors, and also just have a chance to review the basics and the fundamentals that are going to be very important. And it's just going to be like very basic, and we're not going to be, it's not very super structured, so it's not going to be like an extra commitment where you have to do a meeting every week, or you have to meet with them and record it. It's just going to be, we're going to pair you guys up, and then it's up to you guys how you guys want to determine what the dynamic's going to be. If you guys are going to be just like only like talk, if you guys have questions about academic stuff, or if you guys are going to go beyond that and just be friends and have somebody that you can play online games with. It's all up to you guys. It's just going to be, we're just going to be here as like a mediator to connect you guys to each other. And the one thing that we do have as of now is that the mentees do have to be like a paid member. And for the mentors, I guess this is kind of like, for as of now, is that you guys don't have to pay the mentorship fee. So if you guys do decide to be mentors or sign up for mentorship, then the fees like waived for you guys. So you guys don't have to pay. You guys still get access to all of the paid member benefits. So that's going to be a thing. And the link should be coming out soon. It's going to be the same Google form. What's going to be like, it's going to be the same one. You're going to choose whether you want to be signing up for mentor or mentee. And then according to that, you can skip to the according section, fill out that part. And then we'll probably have take like a week or 2 to pair you guys together, and then we'll let you guys know about that. And the emails with the link should be coming out today, or by the end of this week, or early next week. So yeah, be on the lookout.
Cool. Yeah.
You guys have any questions?
Yeah, if there are any questions, you can feel free to write now in the chat. I would love to, get to know you guys a little bit better. And all of this project, what it is to give you more perspective of the club in general. So we have the technical projects, right? And we also have a projects where you can talk to your peer, you can talk to your friends, or I would consider our mentor, our friends, right? And yeah, just be socialize in general because that's what we want. All right. So with that, we were open to new positions. So what these are is that you will have the opportunity to work with us. We will help you develop your leadership skill. You will talk with all of us, and we'll be with all of us. And with that, we want someone who can help us to grow our club better. So we have two positions open. So program manager, uh, which is basically like we'll give you a plan, right? We'll give you something that you can work with, and what you would do is that you execute those plans. And we want you to manage the plan, and we'll hope we'll also ask you if you can if anything, just come and ask us because we really uh, need you all to help to make the CS club better in general. And we're also looking to for a webmaster. And what a webmaster is basically if you have knowledge in designing website, or if you want to learn how to design website, feel free to reach out to us at the email below. And the benefit of all of that is you will get the leadership experiences, right? You will talk to different board members, as well as we might bring you into different recruiter events, and you will talk to the recruiter on certain things, like how to help set up a website, how do you do certain things. So we'll help you connect people with that. And also you also have the pay membership fee, as well as a award given at the end of the semester. So if you guys are interested, any of you guys are interested, please email at the email below. That will really help us out a lot. Cool. And the last thing, thank you so much for being here today, and we're excited to share our plans and work with you all, because bringing people is our core value and belief. So thank you so much. Just follow our social media below, right? On all of these different platforms. And now it's time to answer any questions. If you guys have it, please put it in chat so I can answer.
I have a question for Ashley. Can you hear me?
Ashley?
Yeah.
So the projects some people applied for before the year began, when are we going to hear more information about it?
Oh yeah, so when they'll be hearing about the projects?
Yeah, so the project lead, we are already have chosen the project lead. So you guys don't have to worry about that. But we're also looking out for project member, and the survey will be coming out in the next week. And what it is you will fill out a survey, right? And then this it's going to be a selected position. So it's not going to be open for everyone to do, and especially if we're looking to present this to professionals, we want to make sure that people are committed to the project. So we want to select certain people that are committed. So with that, feel free to apply next week.
All right.
And yeah, to answer how often we'll be having meetings. So meetings are going to be on a weekly basis. So every meetings every Thursday, generally every Thursday, 12 p.m. We call it U hours, and U hours where nobody has class. we will have those meetings on Thursday. So either a speaker or a recruiter or any kind of workshops will be held on Thursday.
Okay.
And yeah. How do we join the club? So our club is open for everyone to join. So to be able to join, you can just basically sign in, send us a request in my bar, and that will be the best way to keep track of everything.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's good. Cool.
For those who are interested in applying to a position, I wrote down the email in the chat, and that where you should send your resume to.
Nice. Welcome, Kobe. I think, yeah, all of us are, when we make this club, we want to make sure that everyone is, we want to have it accessible to everyone. So, yeah, that's my belief. And we, even if you're new or experienced, everything, will have a level for you so that you can contribute and you can be a part of the club, right? So for the
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
For the positions, what kind of qualifications are you guys looking for?
For the what kind of position?
The two open positions.
So our program manager is very open, right? Our program manager is all about what basically what kind of experiences you have in the past that show that you manage, right? That show you that you can handle the projects well. That show that you basically execute the projects neatly and on time, because we want to make sure that every project that we give you, it has to be follow certain guidelines, and also has to be to meet our standard. Because I don't believe in half-asses, in terms of project management. So we will, when you send us the resume or when we interview you, we will select those traits. So that's a project manager, right? And the other webmaster is that we need some kind of HTML, CSS experiences, whether you don't have the experiences or you would like to learn. And then if we see that you're capable of it, of learning, right? If we see that you're capable of learning, whether it is through you're showing your dedications, you're talking about how you will make this project, or when we interview you, you show us, oh, here's a mock-up, here's something that I created that show that I am capable of designing a website, then we'll be welcoming you to be a webmaster. So
Okay, thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you very much.
I see. Thank you.
All right, any more questions?
Real quick, in regards to the paid membership, if any of you guys are interested, we're gonna give out more information on that probably next week, or we'll send out an email about the details with that.
Oh yeah, one more question. Do you have to be a paid member to participate in club projects?
Yes, you have to. And basically why that is that our project's lead, they put a lot of resources in helping creating a plan to help you, and we want to reward them for that. So that's why a pay memberships, pay membership is not expensive. We will reconsider the prices, but again, it is to help the effort that they put in.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, and we understand that with COVID and everything, some people might find the paid membership a little bit too expensive, or might find it a little hard to pay, but if you guys do, feel free to message me or reach out to me, and I can talk to you guys and figure out something for that. So don't be like afraid that you can't participate in like paid membership events just because like, you know, you're not able to, but yeah, just like reach out to me and we can work something out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you
No
so much,
problem.
Ron. So by when should we send in our resume for the positions? The position you can send it in anytime, but as long as we are, you know, as long as we send an interview, and when we send interview and we basically thinks that this candidate is the best candidate available, then that position will be closed. So I would, you know, I would advise you to send as soon as possible. So do you require coding experiences for the webmaster position? So like I said, right, as long as you apply and you showed us when we interview you, you show us that you're capable of creating a website, whether it's through, you know, you may use another software to build up a website and then show us, you know, what kind of design that you can do, or and you can show us you're capable of learning a new language, or you're capable of creating something, then we'll definitely consider you. So you don't have to have a coding experience to apply. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now we have 5 more minutes for any questions you might have. Thank you so much for coming in. And, yeah, we really
Will you
admire it.
will you guys be sending us the recording after the meeting?
Recording? Sure. Yeah, we all recorded. We recorded this meeting, and we're sure to send out some kind of information for this meeting. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
For those of you guys who said you're interested in the mentorship program, just a reminder that we'll be sending out emails with the Google form later this week.
Thank you so much, Michael. So when should we expect to hear back from the open positions? So like I said, right now, the open positions are open for everyone, right, to apply. But as soon as we found a candidate, then we'll close the position. So it's not, you know, a specific date or time that you have to apply to. Don't you have classes at 1 o'clock? I have class at 1 o'clock.
Introducing.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about the workshop, right? So the workshops, most likely they will be hosted bi-weekly. Every bi-weekly at 12 o'clock. So usually at 12 o'clock, we call it U hour. Again, we call it U hour. U hour means that you don't have classes at that time. So usually you should be able to attend the workshops. And the workshop, you know, I wouldn't say the workshop is very technical. The workshop is more like we will introduce the technology to you, right? Let's say, for example, we can have a machine learning course, right? And then we'll introduce you the concept of a framework, and then we will save you all the trouble of learning all what it does, and we'll give you something like a project, like that we did, that the presenter did on that project, on that technologies, and yeah, you will know what you can do with that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.
Competition. Is,
Yeah, the coding competitions is that so it's gonna be in the spring. So we want to make sure that you are ready for it. So we would usually advise you to go into other workshops, like the Software Engineering Association workshops. And by next spring, you should have some kind of knowledge of like software engineering and algorithm, right? Basically manipulating strings, how to do how to find out the right classes, how to find out schedule for, so basic software engineering questions. So okay, so just to iterate on the membership fee, we haven't say that it was $15. I think right now it's $15, but we're reconsidering it. So I wouldn't worry about too much about the memberships because it will be sent out later on. So don't worry about it just yet. Okay.
I was actually wondering something, if I may ask. So I know that you have the role for the webmaster, like applications for it, but would it be possible to have like a private repo for paying members so that like, and not, well, yeah, basically any paying members to contribute to it with the webmaster still being the lead for it?
That would be a possible solutions, but again, it's a lot of work, and it's up to the webmaster to see if it's open for members to contribute. So that's a great idea. Thank you so much for stating that idea, because I thought of it before, and then we will have, like, for example, we might have I'm in the process of talking to right now with another member, and he's working on this Discord bot, right? We'll do something with Discord, and we'll implement some kind of feature that go into the Discord, and you can test it out using our server too. And that developing the feature, it can be we're thinking about expanding it to other pay members.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Is there any Android Studio workshops? So Android Studios workshops, I think right now with our projects initiative, you might be working with Android Studios, but other than that, I have to look into the events list and calendar and see if we have any. So, but yeah, if you're interested in Android Studio workshops, feel free to give us a message, give us a shout out. Like I want a Android Studio workshop, and maybe we can invite some people over and help us out. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for attending.
more questions?
All right. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, just make sure to keep up with our social medias as well, because we'll be keeping you guys posted on pretty much everything. So if you want to know about everything, just make sure to follow us. Keep you informed.
Well, yeah, social media is a must-have, and especially our Discord, because we I think we're active a lot on Discord. So yeah, just go in there and chat, and maybe if you see if I see you active in the chat, maybe we'll have some reward on that also.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think it's time that I can pretty much done with this meeting, first meeting. Thank you so much for everyone who attend. And yeah, we'll see everyone next week.
Thank you guys. Have a good day, everyone.
See y'all. See y'all.